What's up guys, welcome back to another Lumafusion tutorial. Today we're gonna make this. Being able to make this on your iPad with Lumafusion, like no plugins, nothing, just with an app on the iPad. It's so amazing. So let's move over to the app and I'm gonna show you how to make this drag zoom effect in Lumafusion. So once you're in Lumafusion, find the two clips that you want to transition from and to. And in this case, I've chosen two videos from our trip to Hawaii. And let's start with the first clip. So double tap on the first clip and you get into the edit. And here you can adjust the size. So we're gonna make 3 keyframes and we're gonna start by making a keyframe at the beginning. So once you moved all the way to the end of the clip, you're gonna use this button to move frame by frame, and you're gonna tap this button 6 times to move 6 frames backwards. Once you've done that, you're gonna add another keyframe, and then you're gonna move all the way to the end of the clip and add a second keyframe. So when you added the last keyframe, you move over to the second keyframe, which is close to the end of the clip, and we zoom into around 120, and then we move over to the last frame and we zoom that one into around 150. Once you're done with that, you move over to color and effects, and we're gonna add some small pinch. So make the first keyframe and then move over to the end and make another keyframe. The second last keyframe you're just gonna leave as it is, and you're gonna go over to the last keyframe and we're gonna adjust the small pinch only at the end. So we're gonna start by scaling it out a little bit. I think that looks great. And we have to change the radius a little bit. And I think we got it just right there. It looks something like this. So once you're done with that, you basically finished the first clip. And we're gonna move over to our second clip. So let's start by making our first keyframe at the beginning, and then we're gonna move 6 frames and we're gonna add another keyframe, and we're gonna zoom in on the first keyframe and we're gonna zoom out on the second keyframe. Once you're done with that, you leave the marker at the second keyframe and you move over to color and effects and you find big bump. So start by making a keyframe and then you go to the start of the clip and you make another keyframe. So once you've done that, you're gonna leave it everything as it is on the second keyframe, and you're gonna go to the keyframe which is at the start of the clip, and you're gonna add you're gonna scale, basically scale everything up to maximum. You can, I think 90 is probably the best. So we're gonna leave it at 90. We're gonna move over and we're gonna add some short zoom. And we start at the beginning of the clip and then we move 8 frames instead of 6. And we make another keyframe. And we go to the first keyframe and we're gonna scale this one all the way up to an amount of around 10-ish. And the second keyframe we're gonna leave at 0. Once you're done with that, you go over to the first clip again and you do the exact same thing there. So we apply the small zoom effect at the end and we move 8 frames back. And here we start at the first frame with an amount of 0 and we scale it all up to around 10-ish again on the last keyframe. So once you're done with the small zoom, I recommend that you go into color and effects and you click on the star in the middle of the screen right here and you save the project, you save the effect. So next time you want to use it, you can simply just split up the clips and you can add one to the first clip and you add one to the second clip. But you have to make the first clip transition, you have to call, like, you can call it drag zoom 1 and then you call the other one drag zoom 2, so you know that number 1 is going on the first clip, number 2 is going on the second clip. So this will save you some time in the future if you want to add this transition to future videos that you make as well. So let's add some LUTs to the footage as well. I'm gonna add this airport teal and it's a little bit dark here, so let's blend it a little bit. Yeah, I think we're done with the clip and the video itself, so let's check it out once more. Yeah, that transition is just insane, and the cool thing is that it's made on the iPad Pro with Lumafusion only, no plugins, nothing. So that's everything for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this zoom in effect in Lumafusion, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, notifications on, thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!